Hey, I think we're live. Yeah, weird. Mickey's not here. She's off gallivanting in Iceland or something.
What?
You love Iceland. I've never been there. I imagine at some point I'll be maybe taken there, but maybe not. Who knows? But at any rate, we're leading off the show tonight. So we have 3 acts tonight: us, and then the Upside Down Players, and then finally Get a Room. Get a Room and us switched because I don't know. I don't know if we're older than them physically, but we get so tired.
It's dark at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon here, and by the time we go on the show, I'm like,
It's crazy. Yeah. So anyway, so we're gonna do a show.
we're ramen on Sunday.
It says it down here on the thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. We're gonna do a show.
We're gonna do a show. Get a card. Cut the deck.
Oh,
Cut the deck.
yeah. We're using the Kim Kranz archetype cards.
And we're gonna. This is the suggestion.
Yeah. We're not asking you.
We're not asking you for a suggestion because we got it right here.
We're gonna take a suggestion from this deck. I'm gonna not throw them on the
Just
floor.
grab a card. What difference does it make? Just grab a card.
Oh, the sword.
The sword. That is the suggestion.
That's
the
our
sword.
suggestion.
Kim Kranz.
Kim Kranz.
Kim Kranz. All right. Thank you.
Thank you for that suggestion, Kim Kranz.
All right.
All right.
The sword.
I can't help it.
I know.
When Lancelot dies at the end, I just really kind of want to kill myself.
Okay. That's a little harsh reaction to a movie.
I know.
I don't mean to laugh.
I know it's extreme.
I know you get into this with books, you get into it with movies, you get into it with shows. What was that show we were watching the other day? And it was like, what was that?
30 Rock.
30 Rock. Okay, there were some very touching moments in 30 Rock.
I just love their friendship so much.
I know.
Makes me.
I know Jack and Liz Lemon.
Liz Lemon.
Yeah, I know.
There's just so much,
I know. It was my attempt to try and watch a happy show.
It's a happy show.
It is. It's joyous.
Tears are not just for sadness. I mean, for this they are. Like when Lancelot, you just.
I know. Yeah, that's horrible.
It was so sad. Every single time, I think it'll be different. It's not.
It's the same. It's a movie.
But not all tears are sad.
Not all tears are sad. Well, I guess I know I have moments when I'm listening to a great song.
Yeah.
Where I feel a little weepy.
Yeah.
Because it's so great. It's not a sad tear.
That Happy Day song, whatever it's called.
The what? Oh, Perfect Day, Lou Reed.
The Perfect Day song. That one always gets you.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad though.
I wish I could be more in touch with that side, I wish I could get the way you get about Lancelot. Just so I know what it feels like, because I don't get it.
You've had a big emotion. You mean you've had an emotion before?
Yeah, like when we had to put my dog down, Scoob.
Yeah.
But once in a lifetime?
What?
That's not useful.
That's an exaggeration. Once in a lifetime,
No,
right?
Maybe. I don't know. I just know that I'm watching it, and but I'm taken out of it because it's fiction. It's like it's not even. How can I get into it like you do?
You just have to drop the. I just drop the expectation that it's supposed to be anything but, and even fiction can feel, it's like I'm reading that book right now, Fairy Tale,
I know.
By Stephen King, and I'm having a hard time because I know that Radar's gonna die, and so I have to read slowly because I'm gonna get to that part.
And you're gonna hate Stephen King for killing Radar.
Well, no, because I think Radar's gonna either die of old age or she's gonna die protecting Charlie. But I'm like, I know it's coming and it's gonna gut me, and it doesn't matter that Radar is a fictional German Shepherd dog who has just been put on a sundial and youth, and she's young and she's gonna die, but none of that matters because it goes right to my guts.
Do we have any of those this is off topic, but do we have any of those Indian frozen meals?
Yeah, we bought some at Hannaford the other day.
You want to have that?
Yeah, for sure. Those are so good. Not as good as the Trader Joe.
The Trader Joe ones were the best. Trader Joe. I wish there was a Trader Joe around here.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Do you get upset when? Well, I know you do. I just don't know whether you get upset like when the book doesn't match the show. I have a friend, at least one friend, I'm sure I have multiple friends on Facebook who are always ranting about when the book doesn't match the show or the show doesn't match the book, more likely.
So are you asking me, do I get upset when the book doesn't match
Well,
the
for
show
instance,
like I do when the movie doesn't match the book?
We were watching a show the other night, and you continually made references to what it was really. They were really. What show was that?
Oh, it happens all the time. I don't remember what show
Okay.
it was, though.
So that's what I'm talking about. It's like if it's in the book, it's really.
Yeah. Like Jason Bourne, for instance.
Yeah.
The movie was fine. I love Matt Damon.
Yeah.
But let's be real. Jason Bourne, one, much older than Matt Damon. Two, mentally unstable, should have killed himself. No way that he is doing what he did in the movie. It was wrong.
Right.
It was wrong. The real Jason Bourne was not Matt Damon.
Didn't somebody else take over for Jason Bourne?
Oh yeah, and then they did that. Then they made another. They made another guy. I don't even know. I don't remember. But I watched that.
I can see his face though. I can see his face.
That is upsetting.
Yeah.
That is upsetting.
When they do that, really? Like James Bond, they did it like 5 times.
Who cares about James Bond though? That is a.
At least that's entertaining. At least it's entertaining. It's just escapist entertainment.
No, I'm not hard attached to James Bond, so I can't speak to that.
Okay.
I can't speak to that. But Jason Bourne was a person. That was one person. James Bond is like an office or something. 007 is like an office. James Bond is like a person, and they went and they altered him and then they replaced him and made him a whole different person. And that's wrong.
Okay.
I'm getting a little flustered.
I know. I love that. I love it when you do that. I love getting you going on that stuff because you're passionate.
Well,
I lack the passion. I'm just like, okay.
You're passionate. You have passion.
I'm sure I do on some level and with some things.
Like
I don't feel like I don't do. I sit back a lot and I don't do. You're doing all the time. And I have ideas about stuff I might want to do, but I don't do it. I could do it. I do stuff. Like today I was sitting around, I was just moping because I didn't have anything to do. And then somebody got a hold of me and asked me to do something and I did it. And that made me happy to be able to do something.
It lifted you out of your funkle dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's like I need external motivation to be a helper to somebody, whereas doing something on my own. I always wanted to be a writer. I love the idea of writing.
And you're a good writer.
I'm a pretty good writer.
Really?
But I don't have anything I want to tell. Sure, I have stories, but I don't really have anything I want to tell.
Yes, great stories.
About great stories.
You do.
What's a great story I have?
Well, I can't
Thank you.
think of one right now.
No, of course you
under
can't.
pressure.
Of course you can't think of one right now. I don't have any great stories. I haven't done much in my whole life. You do stuff. You've been to Iceland twice.
Yeah, but just
You lived in
think
Hawaii.
of it, and only because I had to live in Hawaii.
Whatever.
You grew up in Great Britain. You
Yeah.
lived in Germany.
Yeah.
You speak Russian.
Well, there was a time.
Yeah.
Well, when I took a cab, so in 1981, oh,
I was 11.
I was going to Germany. Because my parents lived in Germany. So I was going to Germany and I had just got out of Russian school for DLI for Air Force. And I got a Russian cab driver in New York City. I took a bus from Chattanooga, Tennessee up to New York City and I had to take a cab to the airport. Probably didn't have to, but I didn't know what else to do. Never having been in New York City before, I didn't know anything about subways. So I took a cab and I got a Russian cab driver and I spoke Russian with him. And he said I spoke Russian like a Russian who'd been in New York for 10 years. So at one time I would say, yeah, I spoke Russian fairly well, but 1981, 42 years ago.
I don't know. I was 11 though. See, that's a good story.
Well, I could, it could be embellished, and it could have more detail, and it would be a good story. But
King Arthur's just a good story.
But perhaps told best by Monty Python.
Or not, but maybe. I mean, does
I know you
in Monty Python? You know what this means? I mean, maybe I should be clear. He has two swords. He's
the two swords. I know.
Ambidextrous with his swords.
Yeah.
So sad.
No, he's not that adept. Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad to be around someone a lot who has that kind of passion. So at least I can observe it.
I could pinch you and make you cry.
That wouldn't make me cry. It would just make me mad if it hurt too much.
I could bite your kneecap.
That tickles too much. I don't know.
Mm,
We need to find a new show to watch. I can tell you that.
yeah.
We haven't pulled up like a Scandinavian show recently.
Yeah.
What are you down about?
Well, I'm sad that like we're almost done with 30 Rock and it's been bad. I know the last
That really jumped
several
the shark.
seasons.
That show jumped the shark. And I'm on Reddit. Like I looked up, was like, when did 30 Rock jump the shark? Because I thought it had jumped the shark. And I forget when it was at that point, but it was like season 5 for me. Oh, when they started getting all the, every week was 2 or 3 guest appearances.
Yeah.
And I'm on Reddit, and there was a whole thread dedicated to 30 Rock jumping the shark. And most of the people were like, no, it kind of jumped the shark, but then it came back. And it's like, no, it still has moments, but season 6 and 7 are a waste.
Yeah, but it's gonna be over and that's sad. I hate it when shows end.
I love it when shows end.
Shows end and it's like a friend just died.
To me, it's like it's a door just opened. Then I can like something else, something else.
Yeah, I'm just angry, you know? And my friends are gone. And even if we watch a show where there's the people who, the actors who played the people that I
Yeah,
wanted them to be,
yeah.
they show up in a new show. And I'm like, Liz Lemon doesn't do that. It pisses me off. I'm sure it has something to do with object impermanence from a childhood or something. It's just very upsetting. It takes me at least 3 shows to get into a new show.
Well, I can understand that, I guess. I can understand it intellectually. Well, like, how about like Julia Louis-Dreyfus? So she was great as Elaine on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Loved her. Excellent comedic actor.
And then Elaine goes and tries to be in other shows, and it's just not
And
the
she was
same.
in Veep, which was also a great performance.
Okay.
No, you didn't even watch it. You watched one
I
episode.
know because I wasn't thrilled with Elaine's performance as somebody else.
It was Julia Louis-Dreyfus. It wasn't Elaine.
But it doesn't make sense that it's her because it's actually Elaine. It just doesn't work. It's like I can't let go. It's very sad.
Oh, hang on. I got to go to the grocery store tomorrow because I want to pick up some more vitamin D and garlic pills.
Okay.
I just want to tell you that because I'll be going probably when you're in a session or something, and I'm gonna. So let me know if you need anything. It's essentially what I'm boiling that down to. Let me know if you need anything.
Well, right now I need a moment for my heart to catch up with what just happened because I was thinking about how I missed Elaine and when Seinfeld was over, and then you jumped over to the store, and now I'm like, what does jumping the shark even mean? Because I really still don't get it. I love Jaws. I don't know why people say jump the shark because it makes me think that people are trying to jump over Jaws.
Well, this
I was
guy John Hine invented jumping the shark.
How do you invent jumping the shark? Did he go out and jump a shark?
No, Fonzie did in Happy Days,
I was 8.
and that's acknowledged.
Look what happened. I keep getting the
I know. I have it turned
fireworks.
off, and it came on the other day.
Gosh darn it.
It's a good thing it's just us here. So no, so Happy Days was a very popular show in the 70s, right?
Yes.
But they ran for too long, and apparently at some point, and I watched it when I was a kid, but I don't particularly remember the episode where Fonzie jumped the shark, but it was like set up on the street outside Al's probably, and then it was a tank with a shark in it, and he's a motorcycle guy, so
Yeah, I remember.
I don't even remember if he made it over or not. But at any rate, a lot of people acknowledged that as the place where Happy Days went south, and it was like it wasn't watchable anymore. And so John Hine, who's a regular on the Howard Stern show, by the way, now, not at that time, he created a website called Jump, I think it's Jumping the Shark or jumptheshark.com, where people could opine about when their particular shows jump the shark.
Oh.
When they just hit a point where it's like, so they got their great, oh, this is good, oh, level out a little bit, and then
Tank.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shark Tank. Yeah.
Well, thanks for explaining it to me, because I really always just had Jaws in my mind, and I love Jaws, and
I know you love Jaws. There's some new shark movies coming out too.
I don't even want to talk about it. I can barely watch a new shark movie.
I think one of them is supposed to be pretty good. You don't have to watch any shark movies. That's fine. I love Jaws too. It's a great movie.
Jaws is the shark movie.
Oh, it is
the shark. And
yeah,
these new sharks are obviously cartoons.
Here we go. I don't know.
They're not real Jaws shark.
Right.
And
not a real mechanical shark. It's a CGI shark.
It's a computer generated shark. That's not right. That is messed up. Also, none of those movies are films. And Jaws was a film. It was a film.
Yeah.
With actors who could act. It was not an action movie fighting a cartoon shark.
No.
As much as I like Jason Statham. Joe Maine. I love him. And that was a cartoon Megadeth shark, not a real shark, not shark, Jaws.
Yeah.
It's very disappointing to me.
But it's Jason Statham though.
Jason Statham needs to stay driving he just needs to keep driving the car.
Right.
Just drive the car, because that's his job.
I don't know. I had
he's a transporter.
What was the movie where he had to get to an antidote or something?
Oh yeah.
And he had the ringtone that goes So I've had that as my ringtone ever since that movie, because I thought it was the greatest ringtone of all time. What was that called though?
I don't know. It was disappointing.
I liked it.
Transporter trying to do something else. It's hard.
There you go. It's hard. Like, so everybody in your mind gets typecast as the first thing you see them in that you like.
Yeah.
How about Chloe Grace Moritz?
Oh, that's challenging.
Is that her name? Chloe Grace Moritz?
I think so. I didn't know her until that TV show thing that we watched.
Yeah. Where she played a Southern person.
And so now whenever I see her, it's like, who are you? How did you turn into a Russian whore?
Yeah, and then we find out she's in everything. Like she's in
30 Rock.
30 Rock. She's in that Equalizer.
The audience is talking to us.
No,
it's just Xander.
It's not just Xander. Xander's a very important person. Oh my God. Xander's more important than the audience.
That's for sure.
He's not more important than us. Well, except for the fact that I guess he could shut us down. So maybe he isn't more important.
You know what's really sad about Lancelot dying?
No.
I don't know that he ever went on to be in another movie. I think he just died that day.
Well, that's probably a good thing then. Because then you don't have to be disappointed by what he's doing in other movies.
Yeah. Hard to have a heart.
I imagine it is.
You're right.
I said at the front that I wish I could be more like that, but I don't want to be I hope I clarified that. I don't want to be like that all the time. I just want to be like that once so I could experience it. So I could know what it actually feels like. But I guess there's no way. I'll just continue to be an alien.
Robot.
A robot. I don't know. I'm gonna look for Lancelot, see if he's in anything else.
Should we get those Indian pillock veneers?
Yeah. You want to go get him started?
Yeah.
It's 350. No, 375.
75.
375.
You're gonna tear off the plastic.
Don't tear off the plastic. No. These stupid Indian things, they're all microwave instructions only. So we don't have a microwave. Dark. Lancelot. All right. Well, that was us. I am hosting tonight, so I don't know if Falky's going to join me for all the shows. Probably not because, yeah. But anyway, I will see you at the next show, which starts in about 5 minutes. Yay! Well, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us for the second third of tonight's offerings. I hope you watched the Ramen on Sunday show that was just on. I thought it was interesting. This is going to be good, though, because Adam Colley coaches this team, and it's called the Upside Down Players. Here they are now. Come on out.
Hey everyone, we're the Upside Down Players, and we are coached by the wonderful Adam Colley, and we're going to be doing a commando for you today. What commando is, it's a series of different scenes that we are going to be performing for you. And to get us started, we are going to start with a suggestion. And given the fact that Lions just won, and that is a really big deal in Michigan, where I'm from, what I'm going to say is the first suggestion is going to be winning.
Hey, get your thumb off my bingo card. You got your thumb on my bingo card.
Yeah, because I'm gonna win on your I'm gonna win on your bingo card.
Hey. No, I had B5. You get your own card.
Hey. I got B5 too. We got two B5s in my card, and now we got two B5s and we're B5ing together.
No, I see what you done there. You wrote that 5 on the table next to your card. Quit doing that.
Yeah, but I can't believe that bothers you. So what? It's a little B5. It's a little writing. It's a little creative writing.
Well, you can't have 3 free spaces.
3 free spaces? Yeah. The more free spaces, the more I win. You know, Fred, you and I have been doing this a lot of years, and you gotta get with the program. You could write the whole thing out there.
Well, you could let me win, because I win for real, and you win when you cheat.
Yeah. I do win when I cheat. And don't I love it? Don't I want to cheat? You gotta learn how to cheat some. You gotta learn how to cheat some.
It's not fair because you take home the $5 prize and I gotta pay for gas. So what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, you're right. I kind of do take home the $5. Okay, let's have the pot be larger. Come on, ante up. More money.
Well, write down 067 for me, will you? Because I just need 067 and then I might win.
Okay, fine. I'm writing 067, 042, 055. Bingo!
So this scene was obviously about bingo and people who pretended that their card had certain numbers and letters on it but didn't, but they found a way to work through their differences and align themselves. And that reminds me of people who this reminds me of a couple who've been married a long time, who have finally decided that it doesn't matter if you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
Monopoly again.
Of course. I love playing Monopoly with you. It gets me thinking about all the houses that we haven't gotten over the years.
Yeah, no, but all those hotels we stayed at too.
Yeah. I really care about the way you say that. It makes me feel really good inside.
Well, and those tours we used to take of like the fancy houses at Park Place and stuff like that.
Yeah. It makes me look forward to our retirement together.
Yeah.
I'm spending all day with you every single day.
Yeah.
Every day and every minute of every day.
Yeah.
You
That
know?
sounds lovely, dear.
I know. It'll be every second of every day. And we won't have any work anymore. So we can spend even more time together.
That sounds great. All right, she ran a red light, so I think she needs to go to jail. Yeah, yeah. I've got the video. Yes,
I just
honey.
love
I
when you
mean,
say that shit to me.
oh yeah, I
And
just
I know
love,
you're recording everything we did together. And that
Yeah, I
just
mean-
makes me feel so wonderful.
yeah, our Monopoly board just kind of says it all. Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
Oh, it definitely says it all.
You know,
You
you
know,
draw the
and it
jail
talks
card
about the
sometimes.
railroad and just going around from
Oh,
railroad
those trips
to
we used to take.
railroad.
Oh, yes, those trips across the country. But then there's also the utilities. Honey, you forgot to pay the utility bills again.
I know. That's so we could be together on the railway together.
Uh-huh.
And guess what? I bought the ticket already. We're leaving in 15 minutes.
Edit. This was a scene about two people who might not be using the same language with each other. They just weren't understanding each other. Can we think this next scene will involve people who are communicating in different styles?
I can't believe you did it. I can't believe you're just breathing at me as usual, breathing at me. Ah! Ah! You think so? You said... Never been so offended.
Cat, I can't believe you are offended by my inspiration, respiration, my breath that loves you in 50 million ways. How can you be offended by that?
I got one thing to say back to you.
Oh, the emanations revolving out of your mouth fill me with joy.
Oh, then I guess I was saying that wrong. Let me put it this way.
Oh. Oh, not joy, anguish.
Closer, closer, closer.
We want to try again. Oh my God. Oh, I can't believe it. Why are you doing this to me? I was just trying to be a good neighbor.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, as a neighbor, you suck. You didn't even feed my cat. Shh.
Edit. Go ahead, Jackie.
This last scene was about some neighbors and being so neighborly to each other, and how one set of neighbors might be, in terms of their closeness or not so close to each other. This next scene will be about another relationship that's really close to each other. It's that work relationship.
But I just needed to tell you, you're the best principal I have ever worked with. I mean,
Yep.
you don't cut those little kids any slack. I like that about you.
Can't believe you said that. I mean, ever since we've let the kids create their own curriculum and create their own hours of schooling. I think that they've been, it's a do-it-yourself. It's a DIY school.
I know, and I love it. I don't have to work nearly as hard. You know, those hours we used to spend. You were a teacher once before you became principal. All of that and those planning we had to do and lesson plans and oh, whew.
Yeah. Who needed that, huh? I mean, now that we told, hey, little Johnny, why don't you take care of math for a couple hours? I'll be right back.
I think that we've got the most progressive school in the country because of you.
Progressive, alternative. Yeah, I mean, kids hear about this school and they want to come here.
And they pay big bucks, their parents do, to come to a private school.
Yeah. Speaking of those big bucks, you're in charge of payroll and I haven't received anything this week.
Well, as the principal, you were making more than anyone else. So we decided to maybe just cut your salary for a week because we haven't been getting as much enrollment as we were.
Hold on. Say that again.
We're cutting your pay for a week because enrollment is down. Wow, this is like explaining to one of the kids. Anyway.
Wait a minute, then I'm going to start teaching again if you're getting paid more than me.
Oh, that could be interesting. How is your geography?
Not as good as a third grader.
Edit. This is a scene about somebody. Sorry. This is a scene about somebody who has been gone past their abilities, and so here we're going to have a scene about a pet owner and the who has gone past their abilities, a pet owner and a pet, and the pet owner is not capable of keeping up with the needs of the pet.
Hey, so I know I purchased this hat from you a little bit ago. And yeah, and I know you're very pet-like.
Yeah.
But I no longer, the little alligators now become a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah. What are you
So I
feeding it?
decided to bring it back to the store.
Yeah, but it's not in the original condition. It's
Well, I
changed.
know because it's gotten bigger. It no longer fits into that little crate. But I didn't know what else to do with it. So I decided it's coming back here to the store. I figured you'd know what to do with this.
Wait a minute. You know, it's all well and good for you to, see a cute little alligator. Want to take it home, pet it, feed it little fish and little animals around your backyard. But when it stops being as cute, you want to get rid of it. I mean, what does that kind of say about you? I mean, I don't trust
it. Says I don't know what I'm doing here. So I decided, I've been feeding it, taking care and loving it. I decided it's time for someone else to love it now.
That's not a hand coming out of the mouth there, is it?
Oh yeah, it is. It decided to eat my next door neighbor's kid.
This was a scene about people wanting to get rid of things that have gotten old. The next scene is about someone trying to sell their spouse's old 57 Chevy.
Well, sweetie, the 57 Chevy, I got somebody coming over. They're going to look at it. It's out of here.
I haven't finished the paint job yet. It's still got that checkerboard on the rear fender.
I know. That's what I advertised it as even being better. Look, 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 look. See? Checkerboard for you.
Oh, but the squares aren't. They're not square.
Man, that was your psychedelic phase, huh? That looks pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Psychedelic.
the rain helped. It ran a little bit, but and if you look, I haven't attached the steering wheel yet.
You haven't attached the steering wheel?
I couldn't find it.
How am I supposed to sell this thing without a steering wheel? God, that makes me feel like they're going to think I'm a moron.
Well, in the ad, make sure you mention it's free flowing.
Free, honey, free flowing? That sounds that sounds like a dance move. It's a car. It's not supposed to be free or flowing. Besides, I'm going to charge a fortune I put it on for $20K without a steering wheel.
And also, I don't know how to tell you this, but I've been keeping the garbage in the trunk for the last 5 years.
Oh my God! I was thinking, what? When it just stinks like that, I thought, oh my God, there's a skunk who died under there. Oh no, 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 you can't. You were supposed to take it out. Not.
Tell him we'll throw in an air freshener. 2. We'll throw in 2 air fresheners.
And what you have just witnessed is a scene about misrepresentation. Our next scene will show another example of misrepresentation that can often be discovered on the night before a wedding.
What do you mean you've already got a wife?
Well, I was already married, but I just liked you so much. I decided I wanted to get married to you too.
Do I have to live with this other wife?
Well, we got to figure out how we're going to make it work. Maybe she'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And Sundays we kind of throw a dime, or I do it on my own.
I don't think that's fair to her though, because Friday and Saturday are usually date nights. So maybe it should be Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And she can have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I mean, she's been married too longer, so she should probably get 4 days.
Tuesday's my own day, and then she gets Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I think that would work.
Because I really care about you and I really love you so much. I just want to make you that happy.
Well, and I love you and I care about you, but honestly, I was starting to wonder how I could possibly live with you every day. Because I think you'd drive me crazy.
It's a win-win.
And now, I mean, this sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, it's a really good plan. It works really well. And I have really good insurance, so you guys will be able to have good insurance.
There's the legal issue, though.
I don't see any problems with the legal issues. We just say we live in one of those states that allow polygamy or polygamy or however you pronounce it.
I think it's polygamy, dear, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there is anybody that still does. Utah might, but I don't know if I could live in Utah.
We just get married in Utah and then we move back here to the East Coast.
That's true. I mean, they have to.
They just have to accept whatever's allowed in another state.
Yeah, I think
Besides, I just care about you that much. And I just don't care about all this legal shit.
Yeah, and I care about you.
Legal stuff just doesn't get to me.
Yeah, and all that money you make.
Well, what can I say?
And
those $10 I made selling some stuff on Etsy.
Yeah, so I think this will be good. I think it's a wonderful
edit. So this is a scene about an unusual kind of love, or maybe it's sort of usual. But in any event, the next scene is going to be about 2 people who are are loving each other, but not really meant for each other. Somehow there's something very off.
This has been the happiest 3 days of my life.
Yeah, sweetie, it's been real fun for me too. You've awakened parts of myself that I thought were gone forever.
Well, that's something I learned when I got my GED last week.
Oh, God. Oh, GED. Sorry. Oh, boy. Well, I love that you're always learning, Tommy. I just, and I've got a young, youthful mind.
Well, you know what? I was hoping we could have dinner tonight as soon as I finish my paper route.
There we go. What?
Oh, you look
Your
so much
paper
better.
route?
Yeah.
No. Well, hurry through that paper route, because I'll be rocking and a-rolling for you while I knit you a pair of socks.
I got a question, though. Do we have to watch Harold and Maude again tonight?
Well, I thought you really liked it. I can't believe.
I did, and I picked up things the seventh time that I had missed in the sixth time. But I'd like to try. I was hoping to like maybe we could play a video game tonight.
Video? Well, I guess so. You'd have to teach me.
Oh, it's really fun. You just got to press buttons.
Oh, I love pressing buttons. Okay, yeah, we could do that.
That'd be great. And
which button will we start with?
Well, you got to turn on the game, and then you get the controller. Okay, you hold the controller.
Controller.
Yeah, here, hold this controller.
I'm holding it.
You're getting very excited. You got.
I am. I love control.
You gotta calm down. Okay. Now that little stick is called the joystick.
Joy? I've been looking for joy my whole life.
Scene. Scene.
Oh.
So, as a group, we're the Upside Down Players, and individually, we are
Judy from Bangor, Maine.
Holly from Atlanta.
John from somewhere else in Maine.
Oh, Jude outside Seattle.
And
Jackie, where are you from?
I think Jackie froze.
Jackie looks frozen.
Jackie,
I'm Jackie from somewhere in Michigan.
Nicely done, Steve.
All right. That was the Upside Down Players, everybody. They're right side up tonight, and they went commando. So I hope you got a load of that. Jackie's staying on with me because she's frozen. Oh, she went away. Damn. Please come over to, or stick around, I should say. I have to move to get to the next place, but you don't have to move. Stay where you are. We'll be right back with Get a Room. I'm back. Are you back? I guess you can't hear me if you're not, so I don't even know why I asked the question. But I thought, well, maybe it would be ironic. I don't know. We have one more team left to play tonight. We started with Ramen on Sunday, which is me and Falky. And then we went into the Upside Down players who went commando on us. And now it's time for Get a Room. So let's see them.
Ooh, thank you so much, Steve and Xander, for hosting Get a Room at the Vintage Improv Follies. We are an all-women's vintage troupe who enjoy playing objects, which oddly enough brings out our human qualities and our connectedness. Ooh, that word. You will now see a picture from which we will choose objects to inspire our scenes. Take it away. Okay, thank you, Xander.
Did I give you enough light? Not enough? Too much? I don't have one of those fancy switchers, but watch this. I have 3. Did you see that? Do you feel bathed in the comfort of my presence? There's only one thing, and I feel very, very badly about it. And I have to tell you, there are nasty elk horns attached to the bottom of me. Somebody killed an elk and had the terrible idea of attaching these horns to my base. And I feel very ashamed of it. Because sometimes I can see them prancing around outside the window. Happy thought, happy thought, happy thought. Now, I would like to introduce you to the comfy, the wumpy, big armchair.
Go ahead. Sink down. Go ahead, sink down. Yeah, that's it. Down. Okay, see you later. I'm wet. My fabric's rotting because of it's a ski lodge, and people come in here with their wet boots and their wet shoes and their wet asses, and they sit their asses, their wet asses, they sit their wet ass down in me. I don't mind if it's a sunny day. Sunny day. Dry myself out. Good. A little faded from the sun, but I don't mind. I'm wet right now, though. Wet. I'm a little rotten. And I'm waiting for the next wet ass to sit down. And you know what I'm going to do when they do that? I'm going to make them comfortable. I'm going to make them real comfortable. Super comfortable. Oh, yeah. And here's my friend, the dining room table. Oh, yeah.
The main object in the room. I make everything around me smallish. It's good to be big. It's good to be wooden and strong and sturdy. And all those people that like to sit around me, I don't worry about getting wet because I can be wiped off so easily. I mean, it's just being big can be problematic occasionally. I'm just kidding. I love being the center of this universe, this room, this lodge. I mean, not too many people use me because they're too busy out there. You know what they do out there. Yeah, you know. I mean, I know, so you should know. It's just a given. You come to a ski lodge, you don't stay inside too often. And if you do, well, then you might be a rather boring individual. Oh, ooh.
Light me up. Light me up.
Just put on my highest
A
level.
little light. Shed a little light on me.
Oh, you're giving me a job, baby. I like having a job. But watch this.
Oh, look at you go. What are you doing? What? Hey.
Those are my dead antlers.
Well, maybe they weren't using them anymore, so they got them. They could have been laying around. They don't have to be from a live creature. I know you're all guilty about that stuff.
I am.
I heard you talking.
At night, I stay up worrying about it, and I turn my lamp off, and I just sit there and I think, why are these attached to me? Anyway, not to fixate, not to fixate. I try not to fixate on those things.
I don't think you need to be guilty. I think just enjoy it.
Okay. I mean, like pretending I'm galloping like this.
Yeah. Enjoy the spearish quality. You could pierce. Yeah.
I could. Like some of those smelly people that sit down and like I could like pierce through them.
Oh. Yeah.
Because you do smell a bit right now. You're a bit like, I can smell you.
You can smell me.
Yeah.
See, this is what I worry about. I worry about it. I'm wet. My foam. I'm not just wet in the fabric. My foam is wet.
I'm sorry. I'd be worried about that. I'd be very worried about that. I am worried about it. Just hearing you talk about it's worrisome. Sorry.
I see what I want from you. I'm gonna just tell you right now what I want from you. I want you to say everything's gonna be good. I'm gonna warm you up with my beautiful light. I'm gonna get rid of the I want some happiness and some support, not of course you're horrible.
My dear, you have nothing to worry about. I'm my brightest woman. And I am heating you up, darling. Every second you're getting warmer. Do you feel it? Yes. There you go. That's it.
I think I can feel steam rising from my yeah, look at off the arm. Look off my arm. The steam is rising. It's leaving me.
There's a lot of steam.
It's leaving me. I'm drying up right here.
Yeah, you are.
Drying up. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
No. Anyway, I think you're
What? Look, what's the matter? You got what? What?
I think you're magnificent.
I think you're magnificent too.
Yeah, you're just saying that. You're just saying
No, No, I don't give compliments that easily. So take it or leave it, but probably take it.
Oh, could you say it again? Because I didn't hear it.
I think you're magnificent too.
Say it again.
No.
I mean, I like magnificent. That's something.
What?
What makes somebody magnificent?
You're mumbling.
What makes me magnificent? That's what I'm saying. What?
I have no idea. I just said it. Just accept it.
I think it's me. I think I have an innate quality.
I mean, I know that I'm magnificent because I'm huge. So huge equates to magnificent.
Okay, well, you are huge. You are huge.
Yeah.
But if we had to pick magnificent,
Uh-huh.
I would pick me.
And
wait.
Not with that wet foam.
You just picked me. You just told me I was magnificent.
Right, but I just said that.
What?
Right. She didn't pick her. I picked her. That's my word. Magnificent. My word. My word. My word. My word.
And
she can own that word, knowing that that was a word that I gave her. I bequeathed her the word magnificent. And right now I'm shining my light all down your planks. Because let's face it, you're made out of dead things too. You're made out of a lot of dead trees.
you're not the be all and end all in this room. I am.
Oh, says who, sister? Ooh.
I said it about myself, and I truly believe it.
I can tell you do, and I kind of like it about you. Because I feel the same way about myself. I'm radiant. I'm radiant.
It's good to be us, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And when my light shines on your dead pieces of wood, you look shiny.
I'm not dead pieces. I'm a dead piece.
Oh, I'll accept that. I accept that. Forgive me. You're a dead piece.
Yeah. And that's fine because I'm sturdy, I'm strong, and I'm the center of this room.
Damn it, you are. You are. You give us all some meaning.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that you've come to your senses and realize what a piece of art I really am.
Oh, you are. You've been here longer than any of us, I think. That's what I've heard.
I know.
Antique. You're an antique. I'm a fake antique. You are an antique.
I'm an antique?
Yeah.
I didn't
You
know
know
that.
Do you know what an antique is?
I think I do.
You do? Well,
It means priceless.
well, yes, that could be one. Yes, I'll just say yes to that. You are your price. Look how happy you are, thinking how priceless you are.
I just realized that if I'm priceless and sturdy and strong and one piece of wood, that it makes me pretty dang special.
You are pretty dang special. You little smarty pants.
Oh, big smarty pants.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that you're the brightest bulb on the tree, but you are pretty dang special.
Oh. Well, I think I'm going to re-evaluate my feelings for you. Since you're such a charmer and a complimenter, then I think that possibly I like you better than I used to.
Well, thank you, because I was getting really worried about that. I realized that I'd gone too far. I'd gone a little bit too far. But you rescued me from the precipice, and I'm back. And I'm
Oh,
ready.
Precipice. Oh my.
Mm.
Smarty Pants. Smarty Pants used words like precipices.
A lot of people play Scrabble on the table and I light it up, and I've learned a lot of words that way, even little tiny words.
Yeah,
Like
they do use me
I.
for the Scrabble game.
Yes, not you.
Those are kind of boring people because they should be outside and they're in here playing games. That's weird.
What do you think they're going to do? Hike all day?
Yeah, they should.
No.
I mean, have you seen some of the people here? They're a little bit lazy.
I think laziness is underrated.
Oh, really?
But I've got to go now. I really have to go. I've got to go and check on the Scrabble board. So I think some pieces are missing.
Oh,
Serious.
Later that evening. Another Scrabble game.
I've lost some pieces. There's some pieces under the floor and I can't reach them.
Well, don't expect me to bend down.
I'm not. I'm just sharing my anxiety.
Mhm.
That's a good word. Anxiety.
No, it's not. I hope I'm never anxious again, is what I hope.
Yeah, me too, but I can't really help it. Oh, oh, oh.
What?
Somebody turned me on full lumens, full force.
Oh yeah! Look at that! Let's go! Yeah! Almost as fast as me going down the hill. I'm gonna have to calm myself down from that one. That was, I think I almost took a big tumble for that one. Yeah, I think I almost took a big tumble. Oh, here, where's my hot tree? One thing this place does, the one thing this place does right is it makes a nice hot toddy ice. Jesus.
You can set it on me.
See, there's no coasters for the table, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, does it? Because after all, it's a kind of a beat up old table.
Pick up the cue off the floor.
I feel like I'm getting orders from people around here. Always hated being told what to do. That's what I hated about the ski lessons most of all. Make sure you don't point them, or I don't know. Bend it. What the hell? I don't know what they were talking about. Maybe skiing ain't for me. Maybe I'm gonna go look at these people. I mean, look at them there. Look at them. I mean, look at them all out there. I don't get it.
I wonder.
Throwing their lives into their hands. That's what they're doing. They're throwing their lives down the friggin' mountain is what they're doing. You know what I brought? I brought myself a nice deck of cards. That's what I brought.
Ooh, spread them all over me.
It's a good game.
Come on,
that's a good game.
That table here, and I'm gonna just play a little game.
Playing cards is easier than skiing.
Somebody say something.
Shuffle the cards.
People tell me what to do. Shuffle. I'm playing cards is easier than skiing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a card playing kind of person.
Yeah.
You know, like when they come back, I'm just gonna take out a couple of the cards here. And then maybe we'll place a couple of bets. Place a couple of bets. I'll just say, go ahead, shoot. Guess who's gonna win? Huh? We'll just see. We'll just see who's the bold one. Who's
Royal
gonna
Flush.
take a couple of risks?
Royal Flush.
It can't be boring if you're bold.
Down that hill there, they're gonna be coming up soon, I think. I can. This place is it's a pretty ritzy place. It's a pretty. They got free wine. Huh. Yeah. That wine. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I got everything going on. I got a hot toddy. I got wine. I got cards to cheat with. I have a maybe.
Take off your hat, sister.
I maybe have a sprained ankle. I don't know. That's why. That's what I told him. I gotta say. This wet chair. Jeez. Holy shit.
You can put the glass of wine on me.
All right, I'm gonna do that. There you go. That lamp, that making me a little nervous. Making me a little nervous. It's like it's gonna get me. Like those pointed elk horns or whatever the heck they are. I don't know. It's all coming from nature. I don't know much about nature. I know about drinking wine, playing cards.
It's all you need.
So much about nature. I mean, sometimes, like I could hear things in here. Can't hear anything now. The lamp's going around and around. Table's looking. You know what? That table looks goddamn ominous. That's the truth. You table, you look ominous. Ominous. Okay, I'm gonna get
Sturdy.
gonna
Sturdy.
get,
Strong.
gonna get another
Ominous.
Phil. Somebody's talking. Yeah. Oh my God, the elk horns are going around and around. I got a sudden bad feeling that my card tricks aren't going to work. My ankle is hurting. This is not work. I should never have come here. I should never have come here.
Goodness. See, she just didn't do very well at skiing, I guess.
No, she didn't. And it was fun playing with her, wasn't it? It was fun.
Yeah, we kind of confused her a little bit.
Did we?
Mhm.
Oh my, I don't care.
She wasn't expecting to hear our voices.
You don't think she was expecting it?
Mm-mm.
Well, there's always a next time.
I mean, we're a big part of this room. We have to express ourselves.
We need to be felt.
Ooh.
We need to be acknowledged.
Ooh.
We are.
We are.
We are.
Just leave it like that. We are.
We are. Yes. That's it.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Don't get worried on me now.
Hey. I'm feeling really worried about this whole thing. The whole thing's got me really going now.
Wow, she's so anxious. Tell me about being magnificent again.
You're magnificent.
You are. I'm probably more magnificent, but you are a bit magnificent.
You know what? You are magnificent. Yeah,
You're both magnificent.
And you know what? You're all right.
You're not too shabby yourself.
Guess what? I have no need to be magnificent. It's not my thing.
Oh,
It's not my thing. I like that you are. That is not my thing. Nope.
oh my. Well,
Well,
she just told us, didn't she? Oh,
okay.
I
I
did
I will take all your potential magnificence.
take it. Take it.
no, you have to share it with me because I'm the one that's the most magnificent, the center of the room.
You know what? I'm going to share it with you. You know why?
She is young.
Need it the most.
That's our show.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Magnificent, dare I say.
Magnificent.
If you have a need to be magnificent, you can say it.
Yeah. Anybody can say it. Oh, Steve
You
is
had that.
magnificent. Steve is magnificent.
I am
Falky is
magnificent.
magnificent.
Falky
Mickey
is the most magnificent. Mickey is outstandingly magnificent.
He is, and so is Sandra.
And alliterative, too.
Yeah.
And Hillary, Sue, Sandy. Get a room.
Yes.
That's their name. I hope everybody enjoyed the shows tonight. And by the way, if you haven't been to the website and looked at signing up for Vintage Improv Festival 2024, the early bird stuff is going on, so you've probably been notified if you're eligible for that. If not, please purchase your 2024 membership to VIF and you'll be put in line to make early selections regarding rooms and master classes and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll see you all next week. Well, I won't, because I'm not going to be here next week.
No.
Why would it be?
No.
But anyway.
We'll still give you your magnificence. You can still keep it.
Come on.